Alright, in this video I want to talk about the debate between whether or not you put these heading sensors up on the bow where your trolling motor is mounted, or whether you put them further away. Here you can see right here a picture of exactly that. Some guy mounted. Now let me just say this. This one I think is wrong to put up there. This one, it really doesn't matter. I don't know if I'd be putting it this close though. I think I'd be probably putting this one as far away from that trolling motor as I can. But here's the thing, okay? This one you don't want to put up in front because you will see interference on your graph. This will talk to your Humminbird fish finder, your Humminbird graph, when you have the map. Now, when you have the trolling motor deployed in the water, this thing right here, this has a strong magnetic field in it. This now is down in the water, far enough away where it won't interfere with this at all. And it's fine when you troll. It really doesn't matter whether you have it in the front, whether you have it in the back, whether you have it in the middle, whatever. It doesn't really make any difference as long as there's no interference, which there shouldn't be if this is in the water. Now, this thing right here doesn't talk to your graph. So even if it is interfering when it's stowed like this, what difference does it make? It's not, because nothing shows up on your graph anyway. The only thing this is for is to tell it the compass location, tell it which direction, north, south, east, or west, or everything in between, the boat is pointing. That's it. That's all this does. And it talks directly to the trolling motor. You don't see anything on your graph at all. So when you're running the big motor and say you're up on plane, or say you're hunting for a fishing spot, or say maybe you're not using the trolling motor that day, maybe you're using the kicker. Okay, well in that case, if your trolling motor is stowed like this, you're not going to get an accurate direction on where the boat is pointing while that kicker is running. Okay, or let's just say, for example, if you use shallow water highlight and I highlight everything in red, I think 11 feet and under, or 12 feet or under, whatever it is. Everything 12 feet and under is all weeds in the lake I fish, so that's why I do that. And I also do that so when the boat's up on plane, I don't hit a really shallow spot, hit a rock, I don't get weeds wrapped around my prop, all that kind of stuff. I don't get all choked out. So in that case, I like to have the now I can see where the boat is going, but what happens is the boat, the picture of the icon on the screen is angled 35 degrees, so it looks like the boat is actually, how do I explain this? Well, you see how there's a pointed, how the boat is pointed. Well, on your graph it shows an icon of a boat that has a pointy bow, and what it will show is the boat is actually, rather than going, let's just say if you're going straight, it won't show the nose of the bow pointing straight. It'll show, say, like the side here as like it'll look weird basically, and that's the interference that you get when putting this up in front. Okay, so like I said, this Minn Kota one doesn't matter. You can put it up in front. This one, I would either put it in the console, put it in the back, just find a place where there's no interference, if you even use this one at all. Like I said, the biggest reason why you'd use this is it's another tool on your, it'll look better on your graph rather than having a blinking cursor all the time. It will be a solid boat icon that you can see all the time. It just looks a little bit nicer on the screen. It doesn't really give you any better performance. Just when you're running your boat up and down the lake or whatever, you can, or trolling manually or whatever, you can kind of see your boat icon better. It's a solid boat icon rather than a circle in blinking all the time. So I hope that helps.